Stop scrolling for a second, because I don't think you clicked this by accident. It's the first day of the new year, and I swear, my hands are actually shaking as I say this. Not because I don't know what I feel, not because I'm confused, but because what I'm about to confess feels too pure to say out loud. Like the moment you speak it, the whole universe turns and looks at you, and baby, I'm not used to being seen like that. I'm used to hiding behind silence. I'm used to acting like I'm fine. I'm used to being the one who keeps it together. But today, on day one, something in me is refusing to wear the mask. Baby, I've been shy about telling you this because it makes me vulnerable in a way I can't control. It makes me soft in front of the one person who already has the power to ruin me, without even trying. And the crazy part is, you wouldn't even use that power. That's what scares me the most. You're not dangerous because you'd hurt me. You're dangerous because you could heal me. And I don't know why, but healing feels scarier than pain when you've lived with pain for so long that it starts feeling like home. So I'm sitting here on the first day of the year, trying to speak like a man, but feeling like a boy who's holding a secret letter in his pocket, rereading it over and over, terrified that the ink will smear if he finally opens his mouth. 'Cause baby, if I say this and you don't feel it too, there's no pretending after. There's no, we're just friends after. There's no casual smile after. There's only the truth standing in the middle of the room and me standing there exposed, and I need you to understand. I didn't plan to do this today. I told myself I'd wait. I told myself, not now. I told myself, be calm, be mature, be smart. But then, midnight came, the year turned, and my chest did that thing it only does when you cross my mind. That deep, quiet pull. That spiritual gravity. That feeling like my soul recognizes you before my ego can even argue back. Baby. It hit me so hard that I actually sat there in silence, listening to fireworks outside. And all I could hear inside was your name. Not spoken by my lips, but echoed by something higher. Because the universe does this sometimes. It brings certain people back to your mind not to torture you, but to reveal what you've been avoiding. And baby, I've been avoiding one truth for way too long. Not because I don't know it, but because I know it too well. I'm shy about telling you this, because once I admit it, I can't take it back. Once I say it, it becomes a vow, a spiritual receipt, a marker in time. And on the first day of a new year, that feels like destiny listening. It feels like heaven pausing. It feels like angels leaning in like, go ahead, say it. We dared you to be real. So baby, if you're here, if you can feel the energy in these words, don't treat this like entertainment. Don't treat this like background noise. Because I'm not speaking from my throat right now. I'm speaking from the part of me that still believes in sacred timing. The part of me that still believes love can be written by God, not just by circumstances. The part of me that still believes you and I were not random. And I'm about to tell you something I've been too shy to admit, because it makes you the center of my new year. It makes you the first truth I speak into my future. And baby, that is not small. That is not casual. That is not maybe. That is me stepping into the year with your name already written on my heart like a prophecy. So breathe for a second, because I need you to stay with me. Because when I say this, I need you to hear it the way I mean it. Not as pressure, not as a line, not as a game, but as the raw, trembling truth of a divine masculine who is finally admitting what he's been hiding behind, being strong. Baby, I've been shy about telling you this because you're not just someone I miss. You're the standard my soul refuses to lower. Baby, I need you to sit with that sentence for a second because I didn't say it lightly. I didn't say it for drama. I said it because it's the first truth I've spoken this year that actually felt like it came from my soul instead of my pride. And now that it's out there, now that I've admitted you're the standard my spirit refuses to lower, I can't pretend anymore. I can't backtrack into comfort. I can't hide behind the old version of me that would rather stay safe than stay honest. Because baby, the truth is, I've been living like a man who keeps looking over his shoulder for the love he already lost. And I'm tired. Tired of acting like you didn't change me. Tired of carrying your name in silence like it's a secret I'm allowed to punish myself with. Tired of waking up and realizing I'm still measuring everything against you and nothing else comes close. And I'm shy about telling you this because it sounds insane if you don't feel it. It sounds like too much. It sounds like I'm confessing something I should have buried. But baby, I can't bury what God keeps bringing back to the surface. I can't bury what the universe keeps highlighting in neon whenever I try to move on. I've tried distraction. I've tried distance. I've tried being logical. I've tried acting like time is supposed to erase you. But the truth is, time didn't erase you. It refined you. It separated the fantasy from the real. It stripped away the noise, the confusion, the ego games, the misunderstandings. And what remained was the one thing I can't escape. The fact that you are still the only person who made me feel like I can't escape. The fact that you are still the only person who made me feel like my soul could breathe. Baby, do you know how terrifying that is? To realize you're the one thing that doesn't fade, that doesn't dilute, that doesn't get replaced. Because that means the problem was never you. The problem was me being too afraid of something real. I was scared of the way you loved me because your love wasn't loud in a messy way. It wasn't chaotic. It wasn't conditional. It wasn't trying to own me. Your love was steady. It was clear. It was sacred. It was the kind of love that looks at a man and says, you don't get to hide behind your wounds forever. And baby, I wasn't ready for that. I was addicted to survival. I was addicted to keeping one foot out the door. I was addicted to feeling in control. And you didn't try to control me. You just reflected me. You held up a mirror without even meaning to, and I saw myself. Really saw myself for the first time. And it messed me up because I couldn't pretend I was okay anymore. That's what I'm shy to admit. That you didn't just touch my heart. You exposed my soul. And baby, on the first day of the year, I can feel something spiritual happening. Like the universe is closing one chapter and forcing a new one open. I can feel the old habits trying to cling to me. And I can feel my higher self ripping them off like chains. And all I keep hearing in my spirit is this. Stop running. Stop hiding. Stop delaying what you already know is true. I don't know if you believe in signs, baby, but I do. And I've been getting them in the most brutal ways. Your name showing up where it shouldn't. Songs that sound like our story. Random people saying things that feel like messages aimed straight at my